What is up, YouTube? My name is Nick. Welcome to episode 2 of my Charlotte Hornets rebuild. In the offseason, after winning that championship in season number 2, LeBron did retire after his team lost the championship. Also, Dwight Howard, Kyle Lowry, and some other notable names here. PJ Tucker retires as well. We got some great coaches retiring too. Popovich, Spoelstra, Doc Rivers, as well as Lloyd Pierce. And then LeBron and Dwight are going to the Hall of Fame. And Kyle Lowry, Dwight Howard, and LeBron James get their jerseys retired. LeBron only gets his jersey retired by the Cavs. Interesting. Alright, looks like we have pick 30 in the draft. I will probably just make that selection. I don't think we're going to trade it. I mean, we did get Maxwell Lewis with the first pick in the second round, so not too worried about our draft position. There's a lot of talent in a lot of these draft classes. Staff signings, we're set. We have everybody on staff, so we'll just keep our staff as is here. Alright, we took Herbert Chandler with the 30th overall pick. He's a 71 overall. I tried to develop him to be our to be a point guard. He's out of Illinois State. He also has a sick mustache. Very cool. Team player options, we're definitely going to pick it up on Brandon Miller. Kelly Oubre and Mark Williams will match anything that Williams or Miller get. And then qualifying offers. Let's see. I might as well pick it up on Kai Jones. Why not? Quentin Grimes, Maxwell Lewis, and Coleman Hawkins. Why not? Even though Kai Jones didn't really play, I mean, he could possibly, if he had injuries, use a good insurance policy. Alright, I'm going to, not renounce the rights on any of these guys. Jones, Hawkins, Lewis, I mean, we could bring Dante back. Or Dante. I think we probably will bring Dante back to be a backup guard for us. Conley and Grant, I'll announce the rights on because we already have like 2 good power forwards. Thank you for your time here, Jeremy Grant. You helped us win a chip, but I'm gonna let you sign with another team unless no one wants you. I'll let you sign with another team. Grimes, I'm hoping to bring back. Alright, I'm going to give Dante DiVincenzo this deal, $12.5 million, so $6 million for 2 years. Let's see if he takes this. And we signed Dante DiVincenzo. I think we can keep Kai Jones, which is good, because I would like to keep him. Checking out here where guys signed, we have Tatum and Mobley re-signing with their teams. Cade, Mitchell, Jalen Green. Anybody leaving? It doesn't look like it. No one's really leaving their team here. Brogdon goes to the Clippers. Alright, somebody actually did leave. Yep, he's going to the Clippers. 4 years, $86.5 million. Capella to the Knicks. I don't think he was there already now. Anyone else leaving? Desmond Bane staying. Sadiq Bey to the Clippers. No, Sadiq Bey and Brogdon there. Denny Avdia to the Magic. Interesting. He was already on the Magic. And then Drew Holiday, the Pacers. Interesting stuff. Quentin Grimes accepts his qualifying offer. So does Maxwell Lewis, Coleman Hawkins, and Kai Jones. At player progression here, I said it again. LaMelo is a 94. It says 93 on the overall on the left, but on the top right, it says 94. Brandon Miller's an 84. Kelly Oubre's up to an 83. Mark Williams is an 83, but it says 81. We see progression from Maxwell Lewis, Naz Reid, Grimes, PJ Washington, and Isaiah Mobley are 79s. Nobody's really regressing here other than like Harrison Barnes, who has signed to fill out the roster. Even Campazzo, who has signed to fill out the roster, is a 75. Alright, here's our rotation here for season number 3. 38 minutes to LaMelo Ball, 27 to Maxwell Lewis, 37 to Brandon Miller, 26 to Isaiah Mobley, and then 28 for Mark Williams with a bench of Kelly Oubre, Naz Reid, Quentin Grimes, PG Washington, and Dante DiVincenzo. Kai Jones and Coleman Hawkins and Campazzo will be in if we have injuries. Chandler will be in the G League this year. And then no scoring options. And our system proficiency is 4-star 7 seconds. I'm going to roll with that. We'll see you guys with an update. No, and we have an injury here, a major injury. LaMelo Ball, left shoulder tendonitis. He's out 4 to 6 weeks. It says he can play through it, but I'm going to adjust the rotation. Okay, here's going to be our rotation with injuries. Maxwell Lewis is also hurt too, by the way, so I benched him. I can show you guys his injury. Maxwell Lewis has right shin splints. He's out 1 to 2 weeks. He was playing really well too. So our new rotation is going to look like this. 30 for Donte DiVincenzo as our starting point guard. Grimes is going to start. He's getting 25. 35 for Brandon Miller. 25 for Isaiah Mobley. And then 32 to Mark Williams. 30 for Kelly Oubre. 24 to Naz Reid. 15 to PJ Washington. 14 to Kai Jones. He's going to get his first NBA minutes here this season. Hasn't played a heck of a whole lot in his NBA career. And then Coleman Hawkins is going to make his NBA debut. He's going to get 10 minutes. So let's actually, I want to simulate and see how these new guys do in their first game. And then I will see you guys with an injury update. We beat the Heat actually while we're offered this trade. I'm going to decline it. I want to check out how these guys do in their debut. 28, 10, and 8 for Brandon Miller in that game. Wow. 25 for Mark Williams. Let's see, Quentin Grimes starting had 17 points, 14, 3, and 7 for Donte as our point guard. Let's see, Coleman Hawkins had 5 points, 2 assists, 2 for 2 from the field, and he made it 3. Nice. And then Kai Jones had 4 points, 5 rebounds, 2 for 2 from the field. Nice to see. Nice to see these guys showing up. I will see you guys with another update. And Maxwell Lewis is back. That's cool. I'll adjust the rotation for him. No! Maxwell Lewis just came back, like, not too long ago, but he broke his right foot. 8 to 10 weeks he's out. Oh, that sucks. And LaMelo is still out, too. That is a bummer. Alright, I'm running an 11-man rotation here. Donte is going to be back to starting at point guard. 26 minutes. 25 still for Grimes. 35 Miller. 24 for Mobley, 32 for Mark Williams, 26 for Oubre, 20 for Reid, 15 to PJ Washington, 15 to Campazzo, 12 to Kai Jones, and then Herb Chandler is going to make his NBA debut, getting 10. I would like to see how Herb Chandler does in his debut, so we'll simulate to this Pistons game and see how he does. And it is an L right here. The Pistons 128, 115. The Pistons won. 30 points for Brandon Miller. Let's see, how did our guys do here? Herb Chandler scored 4 points in his debut. Campazzo had 2 points. Kai Jones had a triple single. Very interesting stuff there. Yeah, that's funny. I'll be with you guys with the update. Hey, and LaMelo Ball's back. Alright, let's adjust the rotation. Alright, here's our rotation now with LaMelo Ball back. He's going to get 37 minutes. Quentin Grimes is still in because Maxwell Lewis is hurt. I'll show you guys his injury status in a little bit. Brandon Miller, 37 minutes. Mobley, 25. 29 to Mark Williams. 30 to Kelly Oubre as our 6th man. 20 to Naz Reid, 12 to Donte DiVincenzo, 11 to Kai Jones, and then 10 minutes to Coleman Hawkins, who's going to play for the cold PJ Washington. Yeah, it hasn't been great. I mean, maybe we trade PJ Washington. I'm thinking about trading him, actually. Or Kai Jones, one of these two guys. Yeah, we could look to trade one of them. We'll see. And then Campazzo's out of the rotation now, and so is Herb Chandler. I will send Chandler back to the G League. Maxwell Lewis is still out 6 to 8 weeks with a broken right foot, which sucks. He was having such a good season too. So, alright, let's continue on. After I send our buddy Herb Chandler back to the G League. Alright, I believe I'm still in December here. I'm 19 and 14. I'm looking to move PJ Washington. Yeah, he just hasn't been that great for us. He doesn't have great trade value either. and a second for Jaden McDaniels, the former Hornet. I'm going to try to get him back. Or actually, he never was a Hornet. We had Jalen. I'm going to try to get Jaden McDaniels here. They're probably going to ask for more. His field goal percentage is 42 from the field, 35 from 3. Really solid player. Would be a nice add for us off the bench. Let's see if they counter offer. No, they don't want to do that. I'll give them another second, but they probably want a first. We'll give them this 2027 second. Let's see. No, they don't want that. I think we're gonna have to give up a first round pick. I think we're gonna have to give up a first round pick. Let's see. I'll give them my pick this year. This 2026 first, unprotected. Ooh, that's a lot of value. That is a lot of value. They're getting a little bit more value. I mean, yeah, I would do this. Could I get a second round pick in this? Could I get their swap worse from the Pacers in this deal? Let's see. They agree. Alright, cool. So, bye-bye PJ Washington. I'm sorry. We had to get that deal done. Alright, here's our new and improved rotation here after trading away PJ Washington. It is not majorly improved, but it is improved. I almost said Lonzo again. LaMelo Ball, 38. Kelly Oubre is now going to start. He's getting 30. 38 for Brandon Miller. Actually, let's go 36. Let's go 36 to Miller. I want to give Mark Williams 27 and Oubre 31. 32 for Coleman Hawkins. That seems like a lot. Let's go 29. Let's go 27 to Coleman Hawkins. Naz Reid, let's go 29. Let's go 30. Let's go 30 actually to Mark Williams. 28 to Naz Reid. He's our 6-man now. Jaden McDaniels, Jalen's brother, who used to be a Hornet, is going to get 23 minutes off the bench. Grimes, 16. Isaiah Mobley, 11. And then Dante DiVincenzo and Kai Jones will be in if we have any more injuries. Maxwell Lewis is still out 6 to 8 weeks. Let's continue here. Oh, and Coleman Hawkins gets hurt. He bruises his right hip. I'll let the CPU adjust this time. We're not doing that. Coleman Hawkins is fully healed. Nice. Hey, Maxwell Lewis is fully healed. Let's go. I'm gonna see what this DPU comes up with. Alright, yeah, I like this. I like the CPU rotation here. 38 for LaMelo Ball, 27 for Quentin Grimes, 37 for Brandon Miller, 24 for Isaiah Mobley, and then Mark Williams, 31. Bench of Kelly Oubre getting 24. Jaden McDaniels, 20. 17 to Naz Reid. 13 to Maxwell Lewis. And then Dante DiVincenzo, 9. Jones and Hawkins are not in the rotation for now. And I'm sitting at 28 and 23 before the deadline. They're offering me Paul George for Kelly Oubre. And a first, jeez. I'm not going to do that. And I think we're going to go past the trade deadline, actually. That PJ Washington trade's the only one we're going to do. No, I'm not going to stop. And we beat the Nuggets after the deadline. I do want to see what trades went down here at the deadline. Let's see. Anything interesting? Malik Monk was traded for Brandon Clark and a first. Let's see, Buddy Hield and Osei Abaji were traded for each other. There was our trade, PJ Washington, and a second we traded away for, PJ Washington and our first this year, we traded away for Jaden McDaniels and that swap. Thibault and Jackson Hayes, let's see, Conley and Damian Jones were swapped for each other. Yeah, nothing crazy. I'm going to continue until the All-Star Draft or injury update. Oh yeah, we are at the All-Star Draft. Let's see, any All-Stars? Yeah, somehow LaMelo Ball does not make the All-Star team. I don't know how, but Evan Mobley made it. His brother Isaiah didn't. Dang, I cannot believe LaMelo didn't make the All-Star team this year. And then looking at the standings here, we're in the thick of things. We're the 5 seed with a 30 and 23 record. We're doing very well. Positive point differential there at 3. our player stats. How is LaMelo Ball not an all-star? He got snubbed. 27 points, 14 assists. Jeez, he's put up his playoff numbers in the regular season. 53 from the field, 45 from 3, and then 80 from the line. He's almost 50, 40, 90. Wow. I don't feel like I don't see that often. Brandon Miller averaging 26 a game. Yeah, he's just been fantastic. Maxwell Lewis is our third scoring option. Wow. I mean, I probably should start him over Grimes. How has Grimes been? Grimes has been good, but I think we got to go back to starting Maxwell Lewis. Kelly Oubre, very good as our sixth man. Naz Reid, not the greatest rebounder, but he's averaging 11 a game and shooting it well from 2 and 3. Mark Williams, good starting center, man. He's been rock solid for us. DiVincenzo, actually really solid for us. Grimes, yeah, he's been good, but I think I'm going to put him back on the bench. McDaniels, between Boston and us, has been good. I'd like to see that. And then Mobley, I mean, consistent player. He didn't have to do a whole lot, but very consistent. Shoots well from the field and from the line. Coleman Hawkins has been good too, but he's probably gonna have to ride the bench. And then there's Chandler's numbers and how many games did he play in the NBA before I sent him back down. He played in 6 games. Okay, so this is what he did in 6 games. Not great, but it's all right. There's the rest of our guys there that have played. I'm gonna just quickly adjust this rotation before we continue on. And Bulls, we beat the Bulls. Contract extension deadline. Let's see if we can extend Kelly Oubre. He will resign. Okay, he wants $16.6 million. I feel like he's earned this. Oh yeah, he's earned this contract. Yeah, I'll give him. I'm gonna actually up this to. I was gonna give him 49 mil. Yeah, let's up it to 49.2 mil for 3 years with bird rights. So 15 for the first year, 16 for the second year, and then 17.5 mil for the third year. Definitely love that contract. Let's get it done. Let's get Kelly Oubre extended, and he resigns. Very good. The Hornets finished with a 47-35 record, a very good season, improving from last year. Darius Garland wins MVP for the Cavs. Nazir Cunningham, Rookie of the Year for the Sixers. I believe he was the #1 overall pick. He averaged insane numbers there. Cole Anthony is the 6th Man of the Year for the Lakers. Giannis Depoy again. Ben Thompson, Most Improved for the Raptors. JV Bickerstaff of the Cavs is the Kia Coach of the Year. Let's see, nobody on all NBA first team for the Hornets. No, I didn't see LaMelo on second team or Brandon Miller. And no Brandon Miller or LaMelo on third team. Come on, man. And Simmons makes it? Ugh, ridiculous. Nobody on all defensive teams. And all rookie teams, we're not going to get anybody because our dude was in the G League. Who the heck is this guy? Sama Wachu Cyril of the Warriors. He's a center. He almost averaged a double-double, and he had 7 assists. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, that guy, great counting stats, but not great efficiency. Alright, where are we seeded? We're the 5 seed, so we maintained our seed. We're taking on the New York Knicks. Lovely. Like we beat them last year. That's cool. Gonna simulate the play-in. Taking on the Knicks. Who do the Knicks have? Let's see. They still have Brunson, Barrett, Holland, Randall, and they traded for Capella, I believe. No, signed. They signed Capella in the offseason. They also have Colin Gillespie, Chris Duarte, Zeke Naji, Nick Smith, JT Thor, and they still have Miles McBride. They drafted Jordan Hawkins. No, Indiana drafted Jordan Hawkins and then traded him to the Knicks. Interesting. And they also have KCP, who has barely played for them, it looks like. Yeah. Interesting. Ooh, I do want to check, though. I want to check what our point differential was. The Knicks did beat us, or had 2 more games on us, and their point differential is half better than us. Yeah, I mean, we're a good team. We are a good team. We're slumped at the end of the season, but that's all right. Hopefully we can bounce back, or here in the playoffs. Player stats, LaMelo Ball averaged 26.4 points a game, 14 assists, a steal and a half, 52 from the field, 45 from 3, and then 88 from the free throw line. So basically 50, 40, 90. How is this man not an all-star? I don't know. But 25. He's a 3-time all-star champ, All-NBA second team, and Rookie of the Year. Yeah, he's absolutely insane. Brandon Miller had another great season. Just phenomenal. Phenomenal stats for Miller. There's Oubre. He's our third scoring option. Dang. I'm glad we signed that extension for him. Maxwell Lewis was very good. He's probably going to be our 6th man in the playoffs. I think we got to start Oubre at the 2, honestly. Naz Reid was really good off our bench in 23 minutes. Mark Williams, another solid season. He's been super consistent for us. Grimes was solid. He'll probably play for the playoffs. DiVincenzo also very good. I mean, I'd like to play both these guys. Alright, my recording stopped. Isaiah Mobley was just fine for us. Yeah, it was fine. Maybe I start McDaniels at the 4 for the playoffs. I might do that. I'm thinking of doing that. Alright, let's make our rotation. Alright, here's our playoff rotation here. LaMelo Ball, 40 minutes. 32 to Maxwell Lewis. 40 to Brandon Miller. 30 for Jaden McDaniels. I want to start him over Isaiah Mobley. And then Mark Williams will get 31 minutes. Oubre still off the bench. He's going to get 22. 20 to Naz Reid. 15 to Quentin Grimes. And then 11 to DiVincenzo. Well, like I said, Mobley's not going to play. I know. Kind of hurts because he's been consistent for us. Taking on the Knicks. Let's simulate round. We're up 1-0. We're up 2-0. We're up 3-0. Are we going to sweep the New York Knicks? We do. We sweep the New York Knicks in round 1. Just to probably take on the Cleveland Cavaliers in round 2. Yep. We're taking on the Cavs. I think they're the best team in the league, if not one of the best. Let's see. Let's look at these games quick. We won game 1 in overtime, 140 to 134. Holland and Randall just went off for the Knicks, but Brandon Miller and LaMelo Ball were insane. Look at that stat line from LaMelo and from Miller. Jeez. Game 2, the Hornets won 135-117. Just crazy stat lines again. 10 assists for Lewis. That's nice to see. And 14 for LaMelo. Game 3, 139-113. Hornets dub. Miller, 38 points. 37, 5, and 16 for LaMelo Ball. Just insane stuff. Yeah, this is crazy. And then game 4, 122, 111. LaMelo drops a triple-double. Just insane stuff. Taking on the Cavs here in this second round series. They have their same starting 5 that they have in real life with the Coro. They have Kevon Looney, who they signed a couple years ago. Bruce Brown they have, who they signed from the Celtics. Okay. NBA champion for the Nuggets this year. Also, yeah, shout out to the Nuggets for winning the finals the other night, or last night. I'm recording this the day after the Nuggets won the finals. Baba Miller, Royce O'Neal, Fontecchio, Pascal. Alright, let's get into this. We're going to simulate round and stop if we get into trouble. 1-0. Kelly Oubre is hurt, bruised right hip. We'll keep him in. It's 1-1, 2-1. Can we go up 3-1? Yes, we can. Can we win in 5? No. 3-2. We win in 6. Kelly Oubre is fully healed. Let's go. And the 6th-seeded Hawks make the conference finals. So they're in the conference finals once again. Quickly going through these box scores. It was a close game 1. Let's see, game 2 was also pretty close. 128, 122. The Hornets prevailing this time. Are you serious? LaMelo Ball, 20 assists, 26 points, game 2. Dang, this has been insane. And then 122, 114, Hornets win. LaMelo and Maxwell Lewis and Brandon Miller over 20 points in that game. 131, 128, decisive game 4 victory. 25 point, 11 rebound, 18 assists, triple-double for LaMelo. LaMelo's a cheat code in the playoffs, my goodness, in this game. And then game 5, that was a Cavs win. Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland. MVP Darius Garland were amazing for them. Miller and Ball did their thing, but it wasn't enough. Daniels had a good game too. And then game 6, the clincher, we won by 1. Garland had 25 and 20, but it wasn't enough as Brandon Miller, LaMelo Ball, and Mark Williams and company lead us to a series victory. My goodness, I just want to see what LaMelo's playoff stats are looking like so far. 30 points for the first 2 rounds, 5.5 rebounds, 16.5 assists, and yeah, almost 50, 40, 90 still. He has really been stepping up his game. Taking on the Hawks, my nemesis in 2K. We beat last year to go to the finals. They now have Zachariah Rasacher, who's a rookie, who's a stud. Oh my goodness. Xavier Tillman. They have Patrick Williams now, who they signed. Interesting. Yeah, gonna be a tough series. I'll go game by game for this. It'll be tough. Going to be a tough series as the Hornets win game 1. 129-120. Brandon Miller drops 31. LaMelo, man, jeez. 23, 5, and 17. Gosh, this team is nuts. Alright, on to game 2 here. Game 2 is a Hornets dub. We won by 1, are you serious? LaMelo Ball has just been insane for us. And we're getting good help from our complementary pieces. Mark Williams is a rebounding beast, too, by the way. How many rebounds is he averaging? 12 rebounds in these playoffs. We're up 2-0. If we go up 3-0, I'll simulate round. Let's see if we can go up 3-0. Can we? And no, the Hawks take it. They do take a game by 7. Trae Young has 32 points. Ball with a 41.11 assist game was not enough. Didn't get enough help in that game. Game number 4. And Maxwell Lewis is day-to-day with a sprained right ankle. And Hornets are up 3-1. Let's go as they take it 132-118. Trae Young had a really good game, but not enough. As Maxwell Lewis and Brandon Miller combined for 60 points. 19-6 and 19 for our MVP, LaMelo Ball. Let's simulate round. Crossing my fingers we don't blow it. I don't want to get too cocky, but as Lewis is fully healed. 3-2. Quentin Grimes is out for the season, pulled lower back muscle, as we go to the finals again. Dang, okay. Grimes is out, so that just means more minutes for DiVincenzo. Okay, DiVincenzo is going to get 15, actually 13. Yeah, 13. I'm going to give Kelly Oubre 22. And we have 12 more minutes. Let's go 42 to Ball, 42 to Miller, and then we have 8 more minutes left. Let's go 36 to Mark Williams. Let's go 24 there, and then we'll go 31 to McDaniels. We're in the finals, man. Who are we going to be taking on? We are going to be taking on the Houston Rockets. Okay. Let's see how the rest of the series went here. Let's see. Game 4, we saw Game 4. Game 5, the Hawks won 117-113. LaMelo Ball dropped 40, but it wasn't enough, as Trae Young dropped 36, and John Collins and these other guys helped out for them. We blew them out in Game 6 then, 140, or we blew them out. We beat them in Game 6 to win the series and go to the finals, 148-133. Miller and Ball, look at that, man. A 21 assist, 11 rebound, 36-point triple-double for LaMelo Ball. There are his stats again. He upped his point average by 1. Unbelievable, man. Unfreaking believable. And we're taking on the Rockets in the finals. They're starting Killian Hayes at point guard. What? Okay, he sucks. Jalen Green, Grady Dick, Jabari Smith, Şengün, Dinwiddie. Do they have an injury? I feel like they do. They have Karis LeVert over there. I feel like somebody's hurt. No, their starting point guard is Killian Hayes. Why? I don't know. Let's see here. In the finals, can we go back to back? We're up 1-0. It's 1-1, 2-1. I'm kind of nervous. 3-1. And it froze, but the Hornets go back to back and win their second championship in a row. Another one in year 3. Let's go. And LaMelo Ball won Finals MVP. He averaged 29 points, 15.8 assists in those games. 50 from the field, 37 from 3. Let's just see what the scores were in these games. Close one in game 1. Kelly Oubre actually led us in scoring there. Game 2, we do blow them out. LaMelo had a great game. Let's see, we won by 10 in game 3. LaMelo with a 29-point game and 12 assists, 5 steals. Game 4, Brandon Miller led us to victory there. Game 5, we won by 5. Brandon Miller 34 and 10, 32 for Lewis. Yeah, I just want to see what did LaMelo average for steals. 2 steals in the playoffs. Whew. So the Hornets go back to back. This is turning into a 3-peat challenge. As Steph Curry retires, Melo in the sim retires. He just retired in real life. Kevin Love retired as well. Don't think anybody else. I saw Blake Griffin. And some coaches. Oh, wait, my coach retired. My coach, Steve Clifford, retired. Okay, he goes out on top, winning a championship. Good for Steve Clifford. So, we'll need to hire a new coach to get the 3-peat. Curry and Carmelo Anthony are going to the Hall of Fame. And Melo, Curry, and Blake Griffin get their jerseys retired. Yeah, the Celtics got pick 30 from us. From that Jaden McDaniels trade. I'm glad we made that. It helped us win another title. Pelicans won the lottery. I would definitely like to run this team back, for sure. We're going to try to 3-peat. So we need a new head coach. Ooh, we could try to hire Steve Kerr or Quinn Snyder or Rick Carlisle. There's a lot of good coaches. Okay. Yeah, and an assistant coach. Alright, so Steve Kerr, I'm going to offer him. And then also Quinn Snyder. And Rick Carlisle. We can hold off on Rick Carlisle for now. Is there anybody good here for assistant? Vin Baker. Ooh, let's try to hire Vin Baker to be our assistant coach. We signed Vin Baker. Kerr and Quinn Snyder are tentative. We don't get either one. Can we get Rick Carlisle? Oh, I don't think Rick Carlisle is here. Mike Budenholzer and Monty Williams are here. Okay. I think Rick Carlisle got hired. Or we could hire Will Hardy. Let's see. Chris Finch. Will Hardy's A- defense. I might hire him. Budenholzer's A+. Let's see. Monty Williams. I'm going to try to get, let's see, Budenholzer, Monty Williams, or Will Hardy. One of those guys. Let's see, for our next head coach. We signed Will Hardy. I'm going to go with Will Hardy as our next head coach of the Charlotte Hornets. And we have Vin Baker from the Bucks. Very nice. Alright, I'm going to be making this trade with the Cavs here. I'm trading away this 2026 second for a unprotected 2028 second from the Cavs. I'm only going to sign one of these second-round picks, Courtney Boyd. Patrick Bender and Zach O'Connor are 68s. We can maybe develop Boyd in the G League. Team player options, Brandon Miller, definitely going to pick that up. And then qualifying offers, we're going to pick it up on Lewis, Williams, Hawkins, and Campazzo. Why not? Or I could get a better guard, though, but no, we'll pick it up on Campazzo. Yeah, all of these guys we're picking it up on. Oh, Campazzo doesn't make any money. Who knows the rights on Campazzo and Barnes? Hawkins, no. Kai Jones, I'm going to announce the rights on. Jaden McDaniels, no. I want to bring him back. Alright, so McDaniels, yeah, for sure. Naz Reid, we got to bring back, man. Okay. Quentin Grimes, I'm going to offer him this 4-year, $53 million deal. Let's see. Okay, Naz Reid we gotta bring back on a 4-year, $57 million deal. Yeah, let's offer Naz Reid that. And we get Grimes and Reid. Mark Williams we're not gonna renounce the rights on. Pazzo, yes. Barnes. Okay. Lewis and Hawkins have restricted offers, or they are restricted, so we're good there. Same with McDaniels. Alright, Kai Jones, I don't want to announce the rights on those. Just Kai Jones. Just Kai Jones, man. We got Grimes and Reid. Cool. And I did forget to check where guys signed, but that's alright. Coleman Hawkins comes back on his qualifying offer. So does Maxwell Lewis, Mark Williams. So that will do it here. Player progression, Alonso for some reason takes a hit on his inside scoring, so I don't know why that is. Maybe I'll train him up there. We probably gotta train his strength. Let's see. I mean, he's insane. He's insane, but I'm gonna keep training him up. Miller's at 84, Oubre 83. Yeah, we're seeing great increases from the rest of our team. Herb Chandler is up. He's probably gonna be our backup point guard. And I brought Mike Conley back. We've got Jermichael Green here, too. Then Courtney Boyd will go to the G League. Oh, I just realized we did not get McDaniels back. He signed with another team. Oh, well. I do want to see where he signed with. Jaden McDaniels signed with the Clippers. Okay. Well, I kept most of the team together. That's okay. No, we didn't keep everybody. I tried to get everybody back, but I think Coleman Hawkins is basically going to replace McDaniels. Alright, here is going to be our rotation to start season number 4. LaMelo Ball getting 36 minutes, 26 for Maxwell Lewis, 36 for Brandon Miller. Coleman Hawkins is our new starting power forward. He's going to get 26. If he's struggling, I will start Isaiah Mobley again. 26 for Mark Williams, 31 to our sixth man, like for this entire video so far, Kelly Oubre. 31 for him. 23 for Naz Reid. He's been a phenomenal backup center for us. 15 to Quentin Grimes. 12 to Isaiah Mobley. And then 9 to Dante DiVincenzo. Herb Chandler will come in if we have injuries. And I'm going to send Courtney Boyd to the G League. System proficiency is 3.5-star balance. I'll probably roll with that. Unless, perimeter centric is 4 stars. Maybe we could try that system. Or we go back to 7 seconds, which has worked so well for us. Yeah, I'm going to go 7 seconds under Will Hardy. I'll change his preferred system. And like I said, send Courtney Boyd to the G League, and I will get going on this season. Isaiah Mobley is slightly better in 7 seconds. I'm actually going to start him, so I'll just swap his minutes with Coleman Hawkins. That's what we'll do. And this is our lineup. And I'm in the 2026-2027 season here. 10-3. Off camera, I did get a haircut, as y'all can see. Hopefully y'all like that. And also, one more thing. I decided that this is going to be the last season. Going for the 3-peat here with the Hornets, and as y'all can see, Kelly Oubre is out 4 to 6 weeks. That sucks. I'm going to adjust the rotation here. Alright, here's the adjusted rotation. Pretty much 2K's rotation, other than one change I made. So LaMelo Ball is going to get 37, Maxwell Lewis 27, 37 to Brandon Miller, 27 to Isaiah Mobley, 31 to Mark Williams, 21 to Naz Reid as our 6th man, 19 to Quentin Grimes, 16 to DiVincenzo, 14 to Coleman Hawkins, and then I'm going to play Herb Chandler over Conley. 2K wanted me to play Conley, but we'll do that. 10-3, like I said, and I will be back with y'all with an update, and hopefully 2K doesn't crash again and I lose my progress, because that's what happened before. I was trying to adjust the rotation. The team was doing really well. We were on like multiple 10 and 9 game winning streaks, and yeah, I'm just hoping that the game doesn't crash. So yeah, I'll be back with y'all with an update. Alright, back here with the injury update. Kelly Oubre is back. I will let the CPU adjust at this time, and I will continue with the season here. As we are 22-7, 23-7, this Hornets team is rolling. LaMelo Ball should be on the All-Star team, but we shall see. No, I'm back again, guys. Kelly Oubre is out for the season. Dislocated right patella. Are you serious? probably going to have the same or similar rotation as before, so I'll let the CPU do it. That sucks. We lost our 6th man. I do want to just show really quick. We beat the Clippers 130-83. My gosh. They have Malcolm Brogdon and Chris Middleton now. But yeah, LaMelo Ball and Brandon Miller and Maxwell Lewis is just an awesome combination of players together. My goodness. Yeah, Mike Conley's been getting minutes for us. I don't think they're not playing Chandler. That's alright. Yeah, this team, man, my goodness. I probably will see you guys at the All-Star Draft now. And congratulations to LaMelo Ball for being an All-Star captain this year. Luka Doncic is the other All-Star captain over in the Western Conference. And this time we get Brandon Miller on the All-Star team. Let's go. I'm fortunate now that 2K crashed, because before he did not make an All-Star team, but now Brandon Miller is a reserve for Team Luka. Let's go. Because this team is doing so well, that's why he made it. If we look at the standings here, we by far and away have the best record in the Eastern Conference by 6 games. A 14.2 point differential, as we're only allowing 14 points to 128 scored per game. We've lost 1 game in the entire division, and I believe that was to the Atlanta Hawks. And our home and road records are very good. We actually have 1 more win on the road than we do at home. That's very impressive. And then in our last 10, we're 7-3. Yeah, just very impressive stuff here from this Charlotte Hornets team. We have the best record in the league right now. That's why we got 2 All-Stars. Alright, let's look at LaMelo Ball and Brandon Miller here. LaMelo Ball, 27.5 points, 13 assists, a steal and a half. 54 from the field, 49 from 3, and 95 from the line. He's nearly 50, 40, 90. Just insane stuff. Oh, and I do want to show you guys this really quick. It shows that Ball was an All-Star in 22, 23, and 25. I don't think I mentioned that earlier, that I don't remember mentioning that he was an All-Star in 2025, but there it is. And in the season that I sent prior to this video, he made an All-Star team in 2023. As for Brandon Miller, our other All-Star, he's averaging 24.5 points, 6.6 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, a block per game, 52 from the field, 40 from 3, and 90 from the free throw line. Yeah, he's 50, 40, 90, or I should say 95 from the free throw line. Brandon Miller is 50, 40, 90. He's up to an 85 overall, jeez. And LaMelo's a 94. Maxwell Lewis is an 82. He's averaging 17.5 points, 4.4 rebounds, 5 assists, 47 from the field, 41 from 3, and 95 from the line. Maxwell Lewis was a 2-time champ. Yeah, okay, I was gonna say. Yeah, he was on both our championship teams. Yeah, just incredible stuff here from Lewis. Kelly Oubre was having a great season too before he got hurt. I mean, his 3-point percentage was down, but still having a great season. Naz Reid, really solid stuff. He's shooting 40 from 3. There's Quentin Grimes, almost 10 points a game. 40, 40, 86 splits there. Mark Williams, 9.5 and 9 and an assist per game. He's shooting well. There's DiVincenzo, 46 from 3 for him. Isaiah Mobley, consistent stuff from him. I like to see that. Coleman Hawkins has been solid as well. There's Herb Chandler, who has been pretty good in his games that he's played. And Mike Conley hasn't been that great. I think we'll take him out of the rotation for Herb Chandler. Otherwise, yeah, man, this has been a phenomenal season. I'll be back with you guys with an update, and hopefully we can stay relatively healthy. Okay, I'm at the contract extension deadlines. LaMelo is on a 2-year, $71 million contract right now, and he does want to re-sign to an extension, and I'm going to give him that extension. It seems like a pretty fair deal right here. $124.9 million for what he's producing for us. We got to give him this deal. We'll give him that, and LaMelo Ball is locked up for the long term. Brandon Miller, he will be a free agent, I believe. Yes, he would be a free agent after this, but it doesn't matter because we're going to end the video after this season. But yeah, man, this team. Look at our record. We're 49-12. Just I'm curious to see how many wins we end up with at the end of the season. At the end of season number 4 here, the Charlotte Hornets end up winning 64 games to only 18 losses. Just a phenomenal season. This is by far the best team I have built in 2K in terms of record and just overall like team performance. And having 2 All-Stars in Brandon Miller and LaMelo Ball helps a lot too. Luka won MVP. I don't know how he won it and not LaMelo, but okay. That's lights a fire under LaMelo's butt, and he got his big payday, so he's going to be willing to win another chip, I think. Cameron Boozer, Rookie of the Year. Where is he out of? Duke. Okay. And then Cole Anthony wins 6th Man of the Year in LA. Giannis Depoy again. J.D. Davidson, Most Improved over in Boston. And then Will Hardy, Coach of the Year. Yes, our coach gets Coach of the Year. This Hornets team is a 97 overall, 99 offense, 95 defense. My gosh. Guess having Will Hardy as our coach helps a lot too. And we get LaMelo Ball, an All-NBA first team in his age 25 season. He averaged 27 points, 13 assists, 1.6 steals, 53 from the field, 46 from 3, and 95 from the line. 50, 40, 90 for LaMelo Ball. He's a 94 overall. And let's comparing that to Luka. I think he should have won MVP, to be honest. I do. I think he was slightly better than Luka Doncic, but 2K doesn't agree. I'm really hoping for a Mavericks Hornets showdown in the finals. That would be awesome. We do not get Brandon Miller, All-NBA second team. That's fine. And he's not on the third team either. Dang, that sucks. Oh well. All defensive team, nobody here. And nobody on an all-defensive second team either. But shout out to Damian Mitchell and Ron Holland and Wemby and all these guys for making it. We're not going to have anybody on rookie teams. No, we won't. In the playoffs, yeah, we're the 1 seed. Let's go. And Dallas is the 1 seed on the other side. That sort of figures. Yeah, we're going to be taking on the Knicks. Just want to see again. We played the Knicks like every year in this. And I think they still have the same team. Yeah, they do, basically. Okay, yeah, let's check out the stats here. League standings, yeah, we had a 10-game cushion on the Cavs, a 12.6 point differential. We were just insane. And the Mavericks were 2 games under us. Man, oh man. So best record in the league for this Hornets team. Hopefully we don't choke it like the Bucks did in real life. Player stats here, we saw what LaMelo did. Brandon Miller had a phenomenal season as well. Oh, he just missed 50, 40, 90. If you round up the 3-point percentage, Brandon Miller was 50, 40, 90 for us. Maxwell Lewis had another phenomenal season. This is by far, this is by far his best season. Even though his field goal percentage went by far his best season. Breakout year for Maxwell Lewis. Kelly Oubre finished out the season hurt. Sucks. Or yeah, he's out the season. Naz Reid. Man, he's just definition of consistency. Quentin Grimes had a very strong season as well. 42 from 3 for Q Grimes. Whew. I'm glad we traded for him. Mark Williams has developed into a stud center. Dante DiVincenzo's been a great piece off the bench for us. And then Coleman Hawkins. I mean, he dropped off a little bit from 3. It's fine. I probably will play him in the playoffs. Yeah, I think we will. But maybe just not a ton of minutes for him. And then Herb Chandler was pretty solid. I kind of want to play Herb Chandler in the playoffs, but Mike Conley for his leadership, we could play him. But yeah, it's between Herb Chandler and Coleman Hawkins who's going to get cut out of the rotation, or both. But yeah, this is a very... I mean, these numbers are great for our team. My goodness. So we go with this. Okay, here's going to be our playoff rotation. Pretty much the same as 2K's. The only difference was I took away one of Isaiah Mobley's minutes and gave it to Mark Williams. So 42 for LaMelo Ball, 34 Maxwell Lewis, 41 for Brandon Miller, and then 28 for Isaiah Mobley. Mark Williams is going to get 31. And then 22 for Grimes, 18 for Naz Reid, 15 to DiVincenzo, and then 13 for Hawkins. Conley or Chandler would be the first guys in if we need them. Let's hop into this playoff series against the Knicks. Going to simulate the round. Crossing my fingers we can win this in 4 or 5. Either sweep or gentleman sweep. Okay, gentleman sweep, hopefully 3-1. And do we win in 5 or the Knicks stay alive? And we do win in 5. Okay, very good. I just want to look at the scores really quick. 129-87 in the first game. Triple-double for LaMelo and 30 for Brandon Miller. Or that was game 5. Okay, game 5. Game 1, Brandon Miller dropped 47 points and 17 rebounds and 7 assists as we won 129-108. Game 2, triple-double for Maxwell Lewis, a 140-111 victory. And then the Knicks won game 3. Ron Holland led them with 32 points. LaMelo, Brandon Miller, and Maxwell Lewis all played well, but wasn't enough in game 3. Game 4, 127-109 Hornets dub. And then game 5, we saw that game as we're taking on my favorite team to play in the simulation, the Atlanta Hawks. Trae Young is back. And yeah, this is gonna be quite the series. Let's go. We'll sim round, and if we get into trouble, I'll stop it. We're up 1-0, 1-1, 2-1. Can we go up 3-1, or are the Hawks going to tie it? 3-1, 3-2, and oh, we win in 7. I tried to stop it, but we won in 7. Oh man, tight series here for sure. Blowout victory in game 1. Let's see, game 2 is a 2-point victory, 42 points for Ball in that one. Game 3, 143-108 blowout. Wait, do they have Anthony Simons? They do. I did not even notice that. I did not have a great playoffs. It wasn't terrible though. LaMelo Ball had 38, 4, 16, and 3 in game 3. Game 4, 135-126, high-scoring affair, and a huge 44-point, 13-assist performance from LaMelo. Game 5, Hawks won by 3. Trae Young stepped up. My goodness, Lewis led us. LaMelo, man, not a great game from you offensively. Game 6, Trae Young dropped 45 to force a game 7. Man, oh man, Brandon Miller had a good game. Another tough game for LaMelo offensively. And then game 7, we squeak out a 108-102 victory. Trae Young tried his best, but he had a rough shooting game. LaMelo, man, bounced back game 7 with help of Maxwell Lewis and Mark Williams. So, conference finals against the Cavs, and on the other side it's Dallas and Houston. So the top teams are left. I wouldn't want it any other way. Lindell Wigington, the former Buck, is their starting point guard. What? And he's been really good. They have Mitchell Okoro, Mobley, Jared Allen, Obi Toppin, Looney, Bruce Brown. What's his name? Hurt. Garland is hurt. Oh my goodness. Let's see. He is out for the season with a broken right kneecap. Wow. And he was balling out in the playoffs too. Alright, let's get into this series. We're going to go game by game in this one. Yeah, let's simulate this game. We win game 1. 111-101. LaMelo Ball and Brandon Miller each have 28-26 respectively. 14 assists and 6 steals for LaMelo as well. Game number 2 here. In Charlotte, once again, and we go up 2-0 in the series. A 146-140 victory, 6-point win. LaMelo Ball dropped 46. Wow. Whoa. And then 43 for Mobley. Sheesh, man. Where the heck was Donovan Mitchell in this game? Well, he just didn't score as much. But, yeah, Donovan Mitchell had a good game for them. Game number 3. Let's simulate this game. And the Cavs take one at home. 112-107. Mobley dropping 32. Ball dropping 32 as well. And the Cavs tied the series. That just figures. 127-108. Donovan Mitchell and Evan Mobley have over 30 points. Miller had a good game. So did Ball. We just didn't get enough contributions from like Maxwell Lewis or Quentin Grimes and these other dudes, Williams or Reed. Tied up 2-2. The Mavericks are in the finals. Let's just simulate game. And the Cavs are up 3-2. Are you serious? Oh, they won by 1. Oh my goodness. Just not enough from our guys. Mobley and Mitchell lead them on not great shooting, but they get help from Lindell Wigington and Jared Allen as the Mavericks swept the Rockets over there. Alright, we're going to simcast this. Looking to force a game 7. Alright, this might be a game we hop into also, we'll see. And it's looking like the Cavs are going to win. Unless we come back. Shoot. Yeah, the Cavs are pulling away. And we get eliminated, darn it. Phenomenal season, but the Cleveland Cavaliers knock us out 125, 109, and 6 in this series. LaMelo and Brandon Miller gave it their all, but it wasn't enough as Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley, and Latel Wigington lead the Cavs to the finals. Let's just see who wins this finals, and then I will wrap it up. As Cavs and Mavs are tied 2-2. And Mavs go up 3-2, I'm guessing. Yeah, the Mavs won it in 6. Chris Murray is the finals MVP. Holy crap, he balled out for them. Those are insane numbers. 65% from 3 and 61 from the field. Wow. As, yeah, that is going to do it for this Charlotte Hornets rebuild. A very successful rebuild. 2 championships in a row. Best record in the league in the third season after this season after the championship. But sadly, we fall to a very solid Cavs team. And yeah, I'm proud of what we built here in Charlotte. We built a great team around 93 overall LaMelo Ball. We got Brandon Miller, an all-star to go alongside him, who we drafted in the 2023 draft. We developed Mark Williams. We traded for Naz Reid. We drafted Maxwell Lewis in the 2023 draft. First pick in the second round. Kelly Oubre we kept around. And he won a couple championships with us. Mobley we traded for. Grimes we traded for. DiVincenzo we traded for. Hawkins we drafted. And yeah, with the second pick in the 2023 draft. And then Conley, I think we signed. Yeah, we signed Mike Conley to be a veteran for us. And we drafted Herb Chandler, who was starting to develop for us. And yeah, that is this team. Definitely, like I said, proud of this team. And this was a very enjoyable rebuild. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, everybody, and have a great rest of your day.